story that I have for you today is about alignment. To be in alignment feels as if you're walking on air. It feels as if waking up for work is effortless. It feels as if everything is in your favor and the universe is conspiring for you. When you are out of alignment, you feel uncomfortable. And as much as you try to mask that uncomfortable energy with drugs, with people, with going out, with distractionism, there's always this underlying intuitive feeling that I hope ain't gas, that penetrates your spiritual vibration. For those of us who are used to getting the short end of the stick, being out of alignment can feel normal. Therefore, we will never reach our full potential. Aww. This is where faith comes into play. Because when you have faith in something bigger, higher, omnipotent, an all-knowing force, and you can call it whatever you want to call it, you will be vigorously, in my case, readjusted back to alignment. And when you recognize this, you have to be grateful for the experiences and the events that took place for you to get back realigned. This is only for the great people of the world. In the midst of all I've been talking about emotionally, I have not yet mentioned how grateful I am to be administered this lesson for readjustment purposes. And that's growth. See, we're so used to being human and complaining about our circumstances and bitching about what we don't got that we're not realizing that you're uncomfortable because God got something greater for you. But the problem is, we hold ourselves to the standard of our brothers and sisters who, in essence, are like crabs in a motherfucking bucket, not trying to readjust you, but keeping you uncomfortable because they uncomfortable. I'm able to testify before the testimony because of my faith. I am of the belief that all things work for God. All things. Curses, hexes, curse outs, ass whoopings, droppings, cutting off, breakups, all of that is to align you to the promise that God has made you. A promise that you control with your spiritual compass. I aspire for greatness, so great things have to pressure me so that I'll still show up. So that I have the repertoire of energy that resonates with the masses. I have to endure. And I know this. You know, you want a high-paying job, but you're not willing to sacrifice time because it makes you uncomfortable. You're out of alignment. I have been operating once again in my humanity. And I'm not saying that being a human being is out of alignment, because we're all blessed to have flesh, let's be clear. But what I am saying is that when you're out of alignment and you surround yourself with other people who are out of alignment, it feels good, don't it? It feels good to be normal. It feels good to do drugs. It feels good to increase your credit. It feels good to frolic. Then the rigorous adjustment takes place, which is very uncomfortable. Through faith, you know that happened for a reason. You polish up. You readjust, you reaffirm your faith, and you become grateful. How many of y'all have been out of alignment?
Because now it's a problem.
When you're out of alignment, work suffers.
Because now it's a problem.
When you're out of alignment, your favorite food don't taste as good.
Because now it's a problem.
When you're out of alignment, the people that you dropped in the past come back with new demons. When you're out of alignment, old habits come back. But the promise of tomorrow is the promise of realignment. And as long as I can draw breath and my cell phone service works, I'll be here to realign you back. You ask a question, Bootz, how do you show up? Because somebody lost a mother or a father, like I lost my dog. Aww. And they still show up to make somebody else money. I can show up here to get you right. Why? Because one thing is for true. What we built has not only been in alignment with where I'm and we are going, but it's a constant. And no matter if you're in alignment or out of alignment, when you find someone or something that is constant, something that doesn't burden you, something that doesn't waver, you hold on to that. And I'm holding on to y'all tight as a motherfucker right now. Thank God for astrology, because it's a cheat sheet on how to stay aligned with whatever the damn universe is doing. Okay? I ain't no damn goddamn on astrologist. Everybody know I read the tarot, but they're closely linked to each other. But I've learned that in my studies, astrology is definitely, it sets the grid for you to stay aligned. You just gotta kind of follow the ebbs and flows and find someone really good that knows exactly how to read the stars the correct way. Okay? Realign. And if your teeth crooked, Invisalign. All right. The name of this